1-2 Moto scores for Jet Reynolds. Nate Thrasher 3-1, 2-3 for Chance Hymas. Been a while since we've seen Jet Reynolds race here after that big crash in those 10 Commandments, and I believe he might have the whole shot, unless that's the 86. No, that is the number 79 of Jet Reynolds, but it's going to be Wyatt Lieback credited with the whole shot as Jet Reynolds. Wow. Trying to fly off of that single. Jet Reynolds wants to forget about the other moto that cost him potentially a championship. Lieback on the KTM out front. Reynolds on the Kawasaki follows him on the inside. Surprised with that move.
Yeah, I got to tell you, a bit surprised by that myself, but worked out. Look at that, closing the gap and keeping everybody else to the outside. These guys going to do their best to check out Kevin. And much like Ryder D, put in a lot of laps, put in some burners right here at the beginning and try to set that distance up. And there comes Jet around the outside, starting to feel some heat. Who is that on the Yamaha right there?
Trying to figure that out. The 41, that's going to be the 41.
Oh,
Romano?
Yeah, Nick Romano, I believe.
Yep, it's Nicholas Romano. He needs to get moving past Lieback.
Yeah, that needs to happen right now.
Time right now.
Yes, sir.
As Nicholas Romano is going to grab him. Lieback with 5-5 scores. Jet Reynolds spends too much time. Romano's going to zap him, and probably both of them. So Jet Reynolds looking over his shoulder. Uncharacteristic.
Wow.
Looking for some other riders to come up on him. Nate Thrasher, he's looking for him. He's looking for the 86 of Chance Hymas, Caden Amorine, Gage Linville, B-Ray. There's a lot of fast guys in here. And Jet Reynolds needs to put as many guys between himself and those riders. Here he comes around the outside, going to lay it in. Lieback, a little bit of a bobble. Jet Reynolds stuck behind Lieback, almost tripled out of there. There's the 41. Where is Thrasher? The Hymas number 86 machine. There is the 42 of Nate Thrasher. Thrasher buried back there. Here's your top 10. Thrasher in 10th. Caden Amorine right in front of him. Julian Balmer is 8th. Chance Hymas 7th. Carter B 6th. Brandon Ray 5th. Lane Allison. Then it's Romano, Reynolds, and Lieback. A great ride for Wyatt Lieback, but things are starting to bottle up behind him.
Yeah, big time. You know, you see these top three starting to separate just a bit, but it's time to go right now. If you're Jet Reynolds and Nick Romano, you need to get up there. You need to put some pressure on. You need to try to be the one with the clean track right now and put in some burners.
And he continues to follow him. I like
Here comes Romano.
That's what you want to do.
Exactly.
Start the tripling. Do triple again, then double out. And you might find yourself zipping around the outside of the number 79. You don't want to follow that guy.
No.
Lieback continues to lead, though, on that number 11 machine. Not crumbling under the pressure of the 79 of Jet Reynolds or Nicholas Romano.
No, Lieback finishing with a 5.8 so far, and up front leading laps. Oh, Jet Reynolds makes a small mistake right there, drags the foot a bit.
Body tripling there.
There comes Romano. Look at that. Down into that berm, jumps right into the rut, feet up and out on the beach we go. Jet Reynolds going really wide. Romano loves that inside, but just not close enough to make anything happen.
Yeah, Jet Reynolds, and he's 14 years of age, just like Dax Bennick. These kids a year or two older traditionally in this class. All right, here comes Jet on the inside. Going to try to send it right here. Careful in formation.
Wow.
On the inside. Unable to stick the pass just yet. Almost 3 wide. Jet Reynolds really flirting with disaster. Now he's going to try to go around him on the outside. Lieback cleans the left-hander. They're going to meet right here at the landing of this double. Reynolds soaks it up, and he's able to stick the pass.
There we go.
Now he needs to try to disappear from the 41 of Romano and the 86 of back and forth. There's Amorine. He's got Thrasher right with him.
Romano all over him, pushing it down into the side of the billboard. And there we go. Romano makes a pass. We knew it was go time. It had to happen right now. You don't let Jet Reynolds go like that. Romano sitting up in contention. And sure enough, there he goes, makes the pass. And
well,
now
I found out, Romano, it was the clutch in Moto 1.
Is that what it was?
Or, sorry, 2, while leading.
Right, yes.
He would have absolutely been in the hunt. Now he's just a spoiler.
Right.
Little gamesmanship. I was watching the start with a couple other photographers and video guys down there. And Ed Reynolds and Thrasher lined up wheel to wheel, side by side. You know what that means?
Yeah,
if
man.
you don't get the jump,
right.
One of them's coming over on the other one. And that's exactly what Jet Reynolds did. So he not only has a good start, but they buried Thrasher back there. And that is classic motocross.
Oh, it is.
No fair, no foul on that one.
No.
You know what, though? Thrasher able to climb back through. He's in 5th. He's made the pass on Amorine. So credit to Thrasher to deal with that kind of chaos. he knew it was coming. I'm sure he's got Amrine right behind him as we look at Nate Thrasher, the 14-year-old Nate Thrasher, along with the 14-year-old Romano, as you found out.
Well, this is what we like. The idea of this race is to put everybody through those pressure situations that they deal with at the pro level. So a little adversity thrown Thrasher's way with the start, but he is on a rail, and you could tell he was full of confidence after racking up a bunch of moto wins in a row. He is not going to give up on it just because he's back there. In fact, he's probably saying, could make the win feel that much sweeter.
Yeah, they probably using that for motivation.
Yeah,
to be quite honest with
right
you,
here, guys. Chance Hymas just passed his way in the third, and check out Romano. He is a bike length off of the number 79 of Jet Reynolds. Hymas is on a rail. He is coming. He has come from outside the top 5 to come into a contention spot here to lead this thing.
Well, I expected Romano to get up there and make the move on Reynolds as soon as possible. Followed him there for a bit, put away
Wyatt Lieback.
Put away Wyatt Lieback right away. And here we go. The chase is on.
Oh, through that Yamaha Mechanics area, Reynolds leads it. He's got Romano right behind him. Then another separate pack with Hymas, Lieback, and Thrasher trying to get through them.
Oh,
Romano, that's him on that monster star Yamaha, all over Reynolds now.
Reynolds into that left-hander. He wants to forget yesterday. The spectacular crash he had right here in these 10 Commandments. Here comes Romano, dangerously close. He tried. Oh, he had the pass made. He was nice there.
Almost squared him up right there.
That was for effect right there. That's to let you know I could get in there in any moment.
Oh, he cut across the inside. He could have center punched him. Actually loses a little ground at the end of the 10 Commandments. Yeah, Reynolds has... The upside is he's got track position. He's got the lead, but we know that he is beat up. He is sore. I heard a little bit of an injury coming into this one, and then that huge crash. Said that Moto 2 in this one where he finished second, he said on the podium, longest moto of his life. So right now he's got to let the adrenaline carry him. Probably not feeling right, but this is his moment. Oh, but Romano is going to make it so difficult on him.
And Romano loves that inside. Been working it for days now. Oh, my goodness. Launches.
Jeez.
No scrubbing right there. Sending it for distance. And here he comes. One more time. Going to make another run at him right in front of us.
Distance. Both those guys have been sending it off that jump. Never gets old watching them hit that.
No.
There's Hymas. He might be the fastest guy on the track, guys. He is now in the frame in third. He can see both of them, Jason Wygant. Check this lap time being put forth by Chance Hymas. Holy cow, they're going to hit the 150 mark, I bet, this time around. That was a good lap there. Lap number 4 should be a 151, a 152, and a 151.0. Hymas is moving.
Fastest lap race by Hymas.
Yeah, you called it, Kevin. You just saw that. The problem is Nate Thrasher is the one who needs to be putting in the fastest lap.
Exactly.
He's in 5th. He had the points lead coming into this one, sitting on 3-1 scores. He's going to have to hope the second half of the race changes the story. And he did say he thinks he has the endurance advantage over everybody in this field. We'll find out if he can make that happen.
I have to say, it's a little surprised last time around, though. Weege, 155 for Thrasher. Able to cut that down to about a 152. Yeah. But again, right ahead of him, 151, 152, 151. So company's getting faster the further we go.
Hymas working that inside. He's able to triple bounce out. Reynolds just looking sloppy right now. The feet are dragging. Here comes Romano. Here comes Hymas. And actually, Reynolds in control of this. He's got 1-2 scores. He's got the best scores of them all. And if he gives up more than 2 passes, that changes things for Chance Hymas. Hymas gets around both of them. He might win the championship.
Wow, we weren't even thinking about Hymas as a title contender here because it was Thrasher.
Just 1 point separate.
Yeah, and Reynolds coming into it with the points lead. Could it flip to the rider that was third coming into this moto all the way to the front? Chance Hymas has the speed to do it. Third rider in your screen, but fastest rider on track.
And he's really closed the gap up on Romano. Holy cow. That time Romano having to go defensive and use the wide line for the first time this moto. But holy cow, Chance Hymas putting himself into the front right now. Putting himself into the front lead pack right now. And sure enough,
just when you think Romano's gotten caught, he goes forward and puts pressure on Jet Reynolds.
Exactly. Right when you think it's about to happen.
Reynolds.
Little mistake in those runs.
Lost 2 laps worth of work.
Yep.
It's going to take him easily 2 laps to catch up. That helps out Romano. Hang on. Where does his speed go? He's just on it now. Nicholas Romano going to try it on the inside. Going to have to jam on the brakes.
And now, fastest rider on that lap. The only one of the 152s. Here it comes. Nate Thrasher, fastest man on track now in 5th. He said second half of the race, he believes in his endurance training at the Baker's factory. He's going to need all of it right now.
7 seconds to catch up to that lead group, the number 48 of Nate Thrasher.
There he is. And Hall in the mail. And through it all, Jet Reynolds, Hymas was coming at him. Romano coming at him. But he continues to lead on that 79.
How has Hymas already caught those guys?
Yeah.
He lost 2 seconds worth of track on those dudes with that one little bobble.
Well, he gets such a drive from the inside of the 10 Commandments on entrance. Here is Thrasher, 5th place. 3-1 Moto scores headed into this one. Wants so desperately to win, and this is the showdown we wanted. When we did not have Reynolds here in 2018, Thrasher went next level. We wanted to see them battle for a title. We're getting that and more because they got Romano, Hymas, so many other riders. Romano not in title contention because of a bike problem in Moto 2, but certainly in contention to win these motos.
Whatever Hymas does, his lines are absolutely flawless. He is around the outside. He might have made the pass on, nope, not quite on Romano.
Oh.
So close. They went around that big anthill. They're going to come out almost in stereo again. There's your leader, 79. There's Romano, and Hymas, wherever he goes, it's fast. I don't care if it's inside, outside lines. Romano sweeping around the outside. Hymas coming right with him.
Clear up to the hay bales.
Jet Reynolds, you're going to have to deal with Chance Hymas. Oh, the back end almost steps out again. See if Hymas can clear this section. Oh, and Reynolds goes down.
Oh, that's it right there.
That's the championship. Reynolds is going to have to get back up. There goes Thrasher.
Oh!
Now things are changing.
Okay, so we got to reset the points. Does that swing the advantage to Hymas or to Thrasher?
Hymas goes 2-3-2 now. They're all tied with 7s. Thrasher, Hymas, and Reynolds, they all have lucky 7s.
Unbelievable. Hymas has that one position he needs right in front of him. It's Nicholas Romano, but passing Romano is easier said than done. Romano is one of the fastest guys here.
Of course, that's the way this moto goes.
Oh, Loretta's never taketh away, only giveth. Great battles.
Great announcing.
Yeah.
3 7s, that's right. They're all tied up with points. Hymas, Thrasher, and Reynolds. And Hymas trying to get around Romano to give himself an extra buffer, an extra point. So no matter what Reynolds does or Thrasher does, it won't change.
Thrasher has it in front of him. He has to catch that 86 Kawasaki of Chance Hymas, who is in 2nd. But like you said, if Hymas can get around Romano, then Thrasher would have to pass Romano as well.
And if Jet Reynolds gets around Thrasher, he then takes over the points. So
don't count him out. Don't count him out.
Make one pass.
Wyatt Liebeck is 5th. Gage Linville 6th. Stein, Allison, Baumer, and Cooper Corandis round out your top 10.
151s are the fastest for all 4 of your front runners. They all jumped into 151s. There is a look at Thrasher. If he gets past, that would give Jet Reynolds the championship.
What would this do for the career of Chance Hymas? We already know riders like Romano, Thrasher, Reynolds, a lot of titles at the ranch, a lot of hype. Hymas picked up that Team Green ride, and he might beat them all. Is he going for the lead?
He was going for the lead. They're not going to show it, though. Hymas was absolutely side by side with Romano. Here they come right into view. Oh! The feet come off the peg of Romano when he lands off that jump. He drags like Superman. And now Thrasher has caught those dudes.
Yeah, Romano, he wants to show that this could have been his. He had a clutch problem while leading Moto 2. Maybe it would have been his title. He doesn't care what the points are now. He wants to show these guys what he's made of. So much motivation for these top 4. What a great way to end this week. We knew that 250B and Schoolboy 2 would be where the action is, and they have not let us down. LeBlanc won 250B. He's not in this class. He rode 450B. But the rest of this pack, whoa! Hymas throws it sideways, almost goes down, and takes the lead at the same time.
Holy cow.
But will he get held up on the inside as Romano tries to counter on the outside, switches line? All the while, Jet Reynolds has lost the position, so he is out of the points chase now. He's got 8 points. Hymas trying to frantically get around these lap riders.
You got to figure that 48 of Thrasher is going to be popping up in this battle soon. The lap riders did not do any favors for Hymas and Romano. How is Hymas? That is so technical how he gets that deep inside run.
Dude.
And is beautiful into the 10 Commandments. I mean, that is his saving grace.
Romano is actually closed in again. How did he close in on his fastest point on the racetrack? Romano right there with him. They're both clear of the lappers. If Thrasher now makes one pass, if he catches up with Hymas,
I think Thrasher is going to get there. He just ran a 152.3. Romano a 154.2.
Is that him jumping in the frame there?
Hymas a 153.
Wow.
Thrasher, the only rider in the 152s right now.
There he is.
There he is.
Thrasher. He is digging deep. Thrasher wants that championship. It sits right in front of him. It's a green motorcycle. He's got to get around Chance Hymas, or now he's got to get around Nicholas Romano. Hymas will pick up a point, and Thrasher needs to get that point back and then go after Hymas.
Yes, it's really going to come down to
Thrasher and Hymas.
Yeah, they've got to, whoever essentially beats each other. Romano is a non-factor as far as the points are concerned, even if Thrasher gets Romano.
There's absolutely no doubt.
Yep.
Thrasher is absolutely thrashing this racetrack. There is the blue bike in the dead center of your TV there. And Thrasher, you can just see it visually. He's closing in. There's Hymas, Romano, Thrasher, 1, 2, and 3.
I cannot wait to see these lap times. Remember, Hymas and Romano were deep in lap traffic, so that's going to hurt them even more. Yep, a 153 for Hymas, a 156 for Romano. And Thrasher, 0.2 of a second quicker than Hymas the last time around.
That's all you need to do is whirl your arm in a circle if you're in that mechanics area for Nate Thrasher. That's all he needs to see go. He bounces off that plastic wall there as he's putting the pressure on Romano. Has Romano hit the wall?
This is the problem for Thrasher. If he can clear Romano and not lose any ground, that's one thing. If they get hooked up in a battle like just happened there, that might be all Chance Hymas needs.
He needs to make that pass immediately. Chance Hymas now starting to open things up just a bit. This is one of his more technical parts of the racetrack. Here goes Thrasher. He is side by side. He's made the pass. Thrasher will triple pass, and he will now move to the number 2 spot. He's got clean air going after your leader on the green Kawasaki just in front of him. That is Hymas.
Man, Romano did not put up the fight through that 10 Commandments that I thought he would. Like I said, he's not in title contention, but you didn't think he'd hand it over, but he kind of did.
Yeah.
Well, leads to better racing for the championship. It is 1-on-1 with 4 minutes to go. This rider, Chance Hymas, 86, Monster Team Green Kawasaki leads. That man is on his Red Bull KTM. There he is, 48, Nate Thrasher.
We're going to have a good one here going into the Rocky Mountain ATV Beach. There's Hymas on the Kawasaki just behind him. 2 riders back. In second, that is Thrasher. Thrasher going to have to put his head down and really make some excellent decisions here. Clean passes.
And this is what these guys train for all year long, for these moments. You're hot, it's tired, pressure's on, you've got to have perfect laps. One mistake would make all the difference. And they train specifically with other riders to push and push and push and ignore that pressure. It is on right now between Thrasher. This would be so big for Hymas.
He's close
to get a win in this class. 2 to go.
2-lap board is out, so that's about 4 minutes worth of work for Nate Thrasher.
Yeah, but the last lap around for Thrasher was not a good one. 154.3. So Hymas taking advantage of 153.8. Thrasher's got to be perfect now.
He needs a second and a half for 2 laps. He needs to make up 1.5 seconds each lap on your leader. Chance Hymas comes out of the trees, heads toward the big sweeper that takes you down the straightaway, the 10 Commandments. Thrasher clears that section. I think it's the podium mic. That's what you're picking up. That is what you're hearing.
Yeah.
So there it.
I'm not there. I'll be headed down to the podium in a minute after one more lap as the white flag's coming out. You're watching Nate Thrasher on the 48. Is he out of time? Is there a miracle left? Or is Chance Hymas going to take a huge step in his career and in one of the most stacked classes of the week come out on top? And look, he had to go through these guys. They were all in the same gate. He got around Jeff Reynolds, and Reynolds crashed, got around Romano.
No, give me there, too. That guy's earned this thing, and I tell you what, so impressive here in this last Moto.
You have to see the lap riders.
Incredible.
They are bottlenecked in front of Chance Hymas. He is really having to slug his way through.
Was not on my radar.
So look out. Here comes Hymas. Here comes Thrasher. He needs to blitz his way through these lapped riders. Hymas goes for the big jump all the way, almost misses the bar. Here comes Nate Thrasher. He's closed it in. He's had a fantastic lap. There are 5 lapped riders all in the way of Nate Thrasher. He's having to fight his way through. Hymas has cleared him. Literally 5 riders he had to make his way by. All the Tennessee fans here cheering for the 48.
Kevin Kelly, that looked like the first lap. There was so much traffic right there.
Everybody all bottlenecked up. That was the worst time for that to have happened there. Hymas made quick work of them. They were trying to move left and right for Hymas. They moved right for him, and here comes Thrasher on the other side, and they were right in the way.
I mean, it was classic lapper technique right there.
They didn't know, but I get it. It's a white flag lap now. Both of them ran a 155, did Hymas and Thrasher. There is Thrasher on this last lap. He needs a miracle. Heading into the 10 Commandments. Hymas has cleared the mechanics area.
Has just 1 or 2 more slower riders in front of him right now. Going to clear those guys with ease. But I tell you right now, that was a masterful ride right through that traffic by Chance Hymas. I mean, picked his way right through him.
But all the while, here comes Thrasher now. That's Thrasher right behind him. Less than a second to go into that decision maker. And Nate Thrasher, there is new life. He's going to get around a couple of lappers. Nate Thrasher making some last lap magic come to life for him. Well, another lap rider. He's going to have to go around the outside. Hymas on the inside. Thrasher draws up very close to the number 86. He's cleared the last of those lappers, so it's one-on-one. Chance Hymas, Nate Thrasher. There's the triple. They both uncork it. Hymas goes inside. Thrasher outside. Heading towards the beach one more time. About a quarter of a second separate Hymas and Thrasher. I don't know that Hymas knows that Thrasher is that close. He will follow him around one more time, Megawatt.
Hymas here's a bike back there. I'm sure the pit board's already told him who it is, but right now defensively, Thrasher going to send it right here. Last-ditch effort. He's only got about 300 yards, Kevin Kelly, to make it happen.
One more lap rider now just in front of Hymas. Thrasher going to have to expect a little help here, but I don't think it's going to happen. They both come into that last turn. Hymas squares it off. He'll double-double, and Chance Hymas will be your national champion. Schoolboy 2, 12-17. What a hard win for him. Nate Thrasher will finish up second in the championship.
Impressive.
And tough break for Jet Reynolds. Good enough for third. He goes 1-2-5. And we will get ready to toss it down to Jason Wygant. Another yet exciting moto. You can hear how excited Chance Hymas is. He got the dub. He is your champ.
Wow. What a duel right down to the end. Coming into the week, we figured the depth of 250B and Schoolboy 2 might be the most difficult classes here. So many fast, young factory riders, and they all threw it out there in both motos. Shout out to Mount LeBlanc, who won 250B. He wasn't in this class, but the rest of the riders who were put on a heck of a show, and it is Chance Hymas. What a momentous occasion it is for his career to take this title against this type of competition. Everybody else left it all out there. Romano, the second moto problem knocked him out of it. Jet Reynolds, game effort with some injuries, and down to the last lap, Nate Thrasher charged, but came up just short. I'm going to try to grab Romano here. Let me get third place on up. So Nick Romano, it was a bummer what happened in the Moto 2. He was leading the way. I think he ran into a bike problem. And that dropped him from title contention. He had the run at the front of Moto 3, but he will end up third. And that paved the way for Thrasher versus Hymas. In the final moments, Thrasher got there, but could not make the move. And Chance Hymas, this is going to be such a huge boost for him getting this title. But first, let's talk to Nick. There he is. Well, Schoolboy 2 did not disappoint. Lots of heavy hitters, and they went at it in this third moto. Second moto got away from him in a mechanical, but still a solid run in the rest of his races on the Monster Star Yamaha. Let's hear it for Nicholas Romano. Well, it got away from you at the second moto. That wasn't your fault, but did you want to show what you had here in Moto 3?
Yeah, it was, like I said earlier, up and down week, but first moto, I think I got fourth, and then second moto, I was winning in the morning, and then I was feeling really good, jumping my bike so well, and then something in the bottom end went, which, you know, it's part of racing. It happens, but, man, I'm super bummed DQ, whatever.
DNF.
That second moto,
Yeah.
DNF. It's too hot, I can't think.
Yeah.
But I was about 5 over from the far left, and then got off to about a third place start. Made my up to second, I think, really quick, and then just ran out of steam the last 2 laps. But that was the best I've rode all week, and I'm, you know, So overall, I don't know what I got overall, but the motos that I finished, I felt good.
All right, who do you want to thank?
Monster Energy, Star Racing, Yamaha, my mom and dad, sisters, Bell Helmets, AP Designs, Monster Energy, Thor Gear, Mobius knee braces, Alpine Star boots, FMF, Ride Dunlop, Jeremy, my mechanic, Georgie, Drew, Will, Swanee, everyone at the team, Decor, everyone else forgot. Thank you.
Nick Romano, everybody. Third place. Wyatt Liebeck had our whole shot. If Wyatt's around, we will give him the whole shot money. And right now I'm going to bring up our second place finisher because he's headed to the stage. Man, he had to dig deep, and he did. He got there in the last lap, but that was all the time he had. Let's hear it for second place, Nate Thrasher. Man, one more lap. Could have told the story. What happened off the start there?
Yeah, I just got hit a bump going up and just got pinched and sucks, but we rode our best. If we have 2 more laps, we get that done easily. So we just need to be better off the start. There's no exception. We just need to be better, and we will. So we'll go back and work on the mistakes. I had the speed all week. We just didn't get it done. So we got to go back, rethink everything, and then we'll come out swinging.
All right, who do you want to thank, Nate?
Yeah, I got to thank everybody at Baker's Factory. I can go 20 or more. I wasn't tired out there, just ran out of time. It sucks, but it's what happens in 20 minutes. So you just got to be better off the start. And I just want to thank everybody over at KTM, TLD, Red Bull, GoPro, Nature's Bakery, 4 Wheel Parts, my mom, my dad, the man up above, and just everybody for coming out and supporting. We didn't get it done this week, but we'll get it done in the future.
Let's hear it. Nathaniel Thrasher, second place. We got Wyatt Liebeck nearby, and we'll hand out a Stasic Whole Shot Award. He rode awesome, too. This is almost alien-level speed with some of the kids at the front of this class. Let's hear it for the Stasic Whole Shot Award winner, Wyatt Liebeck. Yeah. Real quick, tell us about that moto for you. You were in the battle. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was good. Got off to a good hole shot thanks to Hoosier and my 511 motors, and yeah, I just stuck with them and stayed consistent the whole time. No tip overs or nothing, so it was good.
Who do you want to thank, Wyatt?
10 Cycles, my mom and dad for getting me here, Hoosier, 511 Motors, Power Band Racing, PSD, Alpine Star, Thor, Scott Goggles, 6D, and SKDA Graphics, and everybody else I forgot. Thank you.
Wyatt Liebeck, everyone, your Stasic Whole Shot Award winner. Let's hear it for him. And now, as we'd say, the ride that dreams are made of, getting it done under pressure in the final moto with the title up for grabs. Let's bring the champion to the stage in the coveted Schoolboy 2 division on the monster Team Green Kawasaki. Let's hear it for the 86 of Chance Hymas. Well, I got to be honest, Chance, we've been hyping Thrasher versus Reynolds for a couple years here at the ranch, and you came in and you come out with the title. That's got to feel good.
Oh, it feels amazing. I've been coming here for like 6 years. Finally got it done. I'm so stoked.
What was your thought process coming into this moto? I mean, that's a lot to load to say, I got to beat all these guys and go from third to first.
I knew I needed to get a good start. My jump wasn't that good, but I came out pretty good. And I was probably 5th or 6th, and I worked my way up to 3rd, and I kind of just sat patient for a little bit, watching Romano and Jet. Jet made a mistake, and then it was just me and Romano. I got around him and tried to ride a pretty smooth race. I made a couple mistakes on the last lap, but we got her done.
What does this do for your career, for a big one like this? What's that do for you and your motivation and confidence?
It gives me a lot of confidence to keep moving forward into pros.
All right, who do you want to thank, Chance?
My mom, my dad, Monster Energy, Pro Circuit, Team Green Kawasaki, Jan Primo for being my mechanic. He's been helping me a lot. And Fly, Scott, Atlas, Alpine Star, Pocatello Power Sports, Weston Power Sports, RMX, Rhino Power, Maxima, Dunlop, and everyone else. Thank you.
Let's welcome to the stage from the AMA, Richard White with the Schoolboy 2 National Championship #1 plate, and let's congratulate Chance Hymas.